Hey, happy Wednesday. Welcome back, guys. So just gonna jump right into it. So today was a good day in the market so far. If you look, definitely saw some upward momentum, all due to the Fed meeting. We'll get into that in a minute. Not gonna take up much of your time. Let's jump right in. So one thing I wanted to point out with Bitcoin was we definitely saw a nice jump up today. Finally broke over 17,000. But if you look, we're still kind of sitting in that same channel that I was basically talking about in the last few videos. We did break above that 16.8 mark at about 17.1, but we're not out of the woods yet. If we could see a nice jump up past 17.5, really thinking that might start jumping up the momentum, getting the FOMO going. I think we're going to probably see that, and I'm going to tell you guys why here soon. But just definitely wanted to look at Bitcoin. Definitely, it's always good to see that upward momentum. Hopefully we can continue it and keep going. I did want to jump into another coin that I've been talking about. If you guys are watching, following my channel, I pointed this coin out, this token, not too long ago, a few days ago. Dappradar, small cap coin, up 25% today. Definitely doing good. I told you guys a nice channel to buy in was when it was at 0.0045. It's up to 0.006. So we're still talking, a little over half a penny. But today we saw a 25% gain. Those are the gains you're looking for right there, especially if you're just doing those small trade-in, buying in next a day or two whenever you see a nice 25% sell-off. Impressed is what I can say. Called it. Definitely called it. We might see a little cool off here. But we don't know. We don't know this market, what it's about to happen here. And basically what I want to get into is today, Mr. Powell. Definitely, I'm sure a lot of people saw all the people streaming the meeting today, as myself watched it live. Everybody was thinking he was going to be pretty hawkish, and it seems like he can't just sit there and spill the beans in regards to saying if they're going to, go lower with the basis points for next month, or if they're going to start tapering down and do a pause. They're not going to do a reverse. We're not going to see a reverse anytime soon, but we are going to see a pause, and we're going to see some lower interest rates. I'm thinking this month coming up, like I called it a few videos ago. And I keep saying that, guys, you gotta watch these videos, watch them to the end. In between all the BS, I'm trying to give you guys a little bit of knowledge here on what's going on. So, in this article from today, what they're taking is, let's see here, the Federal Reserves will likely raise interest rates. We all know that, but by another 50 basis points. Like I called it, I said, I'm sure a lot of people already have been calling it. We've been calling it for a little while since we noticed that technically inflation looks like it's starting to go down. It could do a switcheroo on us. It did that a few months back where it started to taper down, and then like 2 months later it actually went up. And that was probably the worst thing to happen, because it makes anybody like the Feds, us, think that, okay, what they're doing is starting to work, and then out of nowhere you see that the inflation went up, so they feel like they have to be even more hawkish. So hopefully we don't see that. What we're seeing now is as far as so far, inflation has starting to recede a little bit. I don't think we're going to see a crazy, drop in inflation. It takes time, just like it takes time to build up. It's going to take time to build down, but we want to see it start going down, even if it's a hair here, hair there, little point here, little point there. So 50 basis point, 0.5 percentage point Fed Chair Jerome Powell implied Wednesday. The previous four Fed rate hikes were 75 basis points, or 0.75% points. And I'm going to quote, "It makes sense to moderate the pace of our rate increases as we approach the level of resistance that will be significant to bring inflation down. So there you have it. 50 basis point hike would lift short-term rates to a target range of 4.25 to 4.5%. Bitcoin jumped about 1% on the news, up to 16.9 when this article was out. Obviously, we are currently around 17.1, so we'll see how this goes. Like I said, if we can just start going down with inflation, interest rates will probably start tapering down. Will most likely pause, and that's when you're going to really start seeing, I think you're going to see Bitcoin naturally start going up. We're not going to see like a crazy, like from 17,000 to 25 grand in a day, but you're going to just start seeing that natural staircase of, like going up. We'll hit 18, we'll have a little cool off, then we'll go up to 18.5, kind of testing the support resistance levels. But as long as we're going up, right? Because that's what we're all here for. So we'll have to see how it goes. Ethereum's kind of in the same boat. Ethereum had a little bit more of a jump, obviously, because it's got a smaller market cap, so you're going to see a little bit more of a jump. But it was about 1,300. It looks like it kind of cooled down to 1,286. So we'll see how it goes. The DXY dropped down, which is good. Always going to drop down whenever there's news like today where the Fed is thinking about doing a 50 basis point instead of something crazy high. People are taking their money out of the dollar. They're going to start investing into other things. The whole American stock market did pretty good for the most part. So these are all good things. It's what we want to see. We want to see confidence in the market. That'll help us out tremendously. So we'll see how it goes. Guys, keep an eye on Dappradar. This is just one of many coins that I have already pointed out, but I'm just pointing this one out particularly because I saw that it had a bigger run today than any of the other smaller cap coins that I was looking at. All the other smaller cap coins are in the mostly in the DeFi, and like I explained in previous videos, DeFi really won't see crazy jump ups right now because that money's not going to overflow into the DeFi. Whenever the bigger coins like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and all the other coins start having their run up, the confidence will come into the market, and that's when people will start bringing money into the DeFi, and these small gems will blow. But it's always going to be after. It's like a delayed reaction with DeFi. So if you guys can just stay tuned, follow me. I'm going to point out a lot more gems. We'll get this money together. Dappradar up. Now it's about 20. It looks like it dropped down about 5%. Like I said, we'll probably see a little cool off. So there might be some better entry points. I wouldn't buy in right now. I mean, we could see something crazy jump up, but I wouldn't buy in right now. Not financial advice, but I would hold off. We might test some levels again at the 0.005. So we'll have to see. But big story today. Bitcoin's on its way back up. We'll definitely see. Definitely pulling up this bullish divergent. So we'll see how it goes. Thank you guys so much for listening in. I really appreciate it. Like, subscribe, follow. Any questions, hit me up in the comments. Thank you. See ya.